Hey guys, it's Joe with PocketNow.com, and a little bit earlier we heard about Google Maps 5, which was an update to the Google Maps app that was supposed to be coming out to all Android, 2.1 and up devices in a couple days. Now, this version of Maps was really cool. It was supposed to bring vectors and 3D images and offline caching. Well, today is that day. There's Google Maps 5. Let's go take a look. Alright, so here we go with Google Maps 5. It looks pretty much just like every other version of Google Maps, except you'll notice something. See this? I can scroll across the entire planet super fast. And I can zoom in, again, super fast, because I don't have to reload every single tile. Instead, I've got all this vector data that's already loaded, and all it's doing is getting more and more refined. You see how I'm doing this? It's just super extra fast. It's ridiculous how fast this is. I can scroll all the way around. No problems at all. It doesn't have to prefetch like it used to. You'll have some areas that are a little bit blurry, but then it loads in really fast. Pinch to zoom works great. Now here's what's cool in Google Maps 5. Take your two fingers just like this and pull them down, and you'll notice that just tipped the view. Back up, back down. See that? Panning and tilting and all kinds of cool stuff. So now I'm looking at this in kind of a 3D view. Let's go ahead and zoom in here in San Francisco. I'm using San Francisco deliberately. They have some of the highest concentrations of 3D rendered buildings. So let me find some of those and let's take a look at what they look like. Alright, so here we are in downtown San Francisco, and you see all of these kind of translucent buildings. I can rotate around, and you can see they really are all 3D. They're standing up above the map, which is really cool. As I scroll around, you'll see areas that I don't have that map or those building data loaded for, but just very quickly, you can see the maps growing up out of the ground. It's not just appearing, they actually grow from the base layer up to their full height, which is kind of cool. Scroll around a little bit more, zoom in and see what kind of detail we can get on these. I mean, they're not just blocks, they've got these almost rounded edges, and you can see we can rotate around them really fluidly, really fast too. I mean, this is 3D data. These are actual buildings that we're looking at, and it's just really fast. Now you do have to have zoomed into a certain point before you can see them. So here's our street level view. We zoom just a little bit more and then we can see the building detail come up. So you're not going to see all the buildings until you get really down close to it. Now here's a trick for you. Go to Menu, More, and Cache Settings, and you'll want to make sure that you have this prefetch on mobile turned on if you want to get this prefetching done over anything other than Wi-Fi. Otherwise, you're only going to prefetch all of this information and store it on your cache, which right now I've got 7.1 megabytes stored on my cache. That's hardly anything, and you can see how fast this is loading. It's really impressive what they've done here. But anyway, if you want to have that speed, even when you're on mobile, you'll want to check that box. Of course, that may cost you money if you have to pay for pay per megabyte or whatnot, or if you've got a limited data plan like some AT&T and other carrier users do. But very cool, very fast. You can see how quickly that reloaded. Let's go ahead and zoom out so you can see how fast this loads. Zoom out really fast. And just like that, kind of upside down here, I've got the entire United States that I'm looking at, and then I can zoom in really quickly. I mean, this is just ridiculous how fast it is. Anyway, new Google Maps is Google Maps 5. It's available in the Android market. It is free of charge, which is way cool. Head out there and get it. If you like seeing these kind of first look videos, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to our video channel if you haven't done so already so you don't miss out on cool stuff like this.